Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish. Welcome to episode 70 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough. Last episode, we got production of overgrowth soil going over here without having biter eggs hatch and chew on the base, which is good. While I was off camera, we did manage to actually fully or nearly fully complete our grids here of for our jelly nut and Yamako production. I did need to move the Yamako production over here. It was over here at one point, but I needed to get it somewhere where we could actually like fill in the whole grid. So that's been moved over. Those are all being produced, and as you can see, we also are beginning to store up some additional jelly nut and Yamako overgrowth soil here. And so we're going to continue working on those. That's working. One mishap that I had was while I was waiting for that to happen, I had biter eggs in my own inventory, and so I got chewed on. So that was pretty fun. But we also had, it turns out there was also a biter nest or a pentapod nest down in here, and they kept coming and chewing on the base, which in addition to just, okay, we had to go deal with them, they would also like come up here and then like the stompers would stomp on the ag tower and the stockpile of seeds right here, and so it would like take a while to like recover from that. So I think this episode, one of the things that we're going to so what's the point of that? The point of having the overgrowth soil is that we can now produce nearly a full belt of each of the fruits, and so we can have fruit coming fairly continuously over here, which is good in terms of being able to produce science. So where are we at in terms of how fresh is the science that we're making now? Here's some of the freshest stuff, and it's 90%, so that's pretty good. One of the things that we said that we wanted to do, however, is I think we want to double this whole thing here. How far out can I go? I guess I can go out to here, and that actually gets everything of interest. Okay, so let's see if we can get that in. That comes here. It looks like this is going to be exactly this straightforward to double this, as long as we can weave the belts. So let's go take a look at that. And that should allow us to be even fresher with the science that we're delivering. So we are hopefully then not... Although we did have gotten to the point where, interestingly enough, the ag science ship is actually... because I did some research that didn't involve ag science, and so we actually backed up what we had here on Novice, and so we actually don't need more. Although some of it, as a result, we're continuing to put the fresh stuff in, but because we backed up, this is still sort of like not super fresh for the moment. But you can see we're about to have some stuff spoil out here. So we really, fortunately, the plastic bar productivity, that does use the agricultural science, and so we'll get a better sense of what we need to do here. So what do we want? I think these are our 2 fruit belts. So we need to send the fruit this way. Let me get in map mode. Okay, that sends the fruit there. Let's see. This is a nutrient loop. Oh, maybe I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Because I didn't do the rest of this. What do we want? I guess I can do this to here. And this to actually, probably here. Because this nutrient loop... Well, this has to be the fast belt. Okay, so this guy has to go here. Where's the fast one? Okay, so you go in there. All the stuff loops around most... we almost got everything. We need that. Then this one also has to loop around. This can actually reach all the way down here, I think. Which means I can do that. Okay, so that one's looped. Okay, this is nutrients and bioflux. So that goes that way. Okay, I'll loop that guy around. And then this is the remaining fruit right here. Which we have to figure out how to get this in here. Maybe this works a little better if we hop this. And then we can get... we need one here, one here. And these need to be output priority right, so that we can get any remaining fruit in. And then this just needs to be a regular splitter to combine the science out. Okay. I think that's right. And then we gotta do this stuff. Is there one for bioflux up here too? No. Okay, so we are... let's see, are we asking for science? We are. Does that mean this guy's active? No. This guy. This guy. I feel like these are not connecting where they need to go. I got my science out. I have my egg out. I need this to go here, I think. Is that what we do up here? The egg feeds back on here. And then this guy comes over to join with that bioflux thing, which it does. Okay, now are we... do we have too much science? Maybe that's the problem. Is we have too much science and we're actually not trying to build science. No, we should be trying to build science. Oh wait, maybe now we're going. We're definitely making nutrients here. Something's not right here. Output signal's red. Oh, maybe this has to go... Something needs to go there. What goes there? Ah. Do we not do that? Okay. Is this making bioflux up here? No. Science is off. Why is science off? How did I break this? Well, no. We're clearly... Well, that's... It says we want some red bioflux. Is that coming out of here? It is. Okay, something is broken about this. This goes... What's coming in here? This thing. Oh, maybe we also need this to go here. Say we're trying to build science. That seems to do it. Okay, science and bioflux. Good. Okay, great. Does that mean... Oh, we did not get fruit through here. Oh no, that's okay. So why no eggs? Because you have to do that. Are these guys making nutrients now? We are. Ah, that was the other thing that I realized. I got tired of having to remember to seed the nutrient stuff, and so I actually just turn the places where we're storing the spoilage for restarting the nutrients into requester chests. And down here at the bottom of the spoilage belt, I just have like arbitrary amounts of spoilage saved. Partially because this stuff up here uses it too. The other thing that I'll just mention about the overgrowth stuff, I did want to try to build some amount of a sort of a stockpile of seeds instead of just having all of the extras get turned into overgrowth soil, just for a little redundancy. We have as much as we want now, so this is kind of background production. And so by having I turned these guys into buffer chests so that we do not send seeds in here when we could be sending them to ag towers. But then I made a second copy of the buffer chests here, so that the bots, when there's excess seeds, they sort of alternate. And so sometimes they get delivered here, and sometimes they get delivered here. So how are we doing here? Oh, I guess we're waiting on a biter shipment. Biter egg shipment. Oh, maybe you just dropped stuff off. Oh, you did. So I mean, we have biter eggs up here. Where did they go? Are they down here already? Maybe they brought them. Oh, while I was looking up at the ship, they brought them here. Okay, so we're continuing to make stuff, so that's good stuff. Right, what were we doing? We're looking and seeing if we're making science down here now. We are making nutrients. Are you not trying to make science? What is your control here? Green. That should be green. What are you missing? Oh, you're missing eggs. We don't have this eggs thing going yet. Oh, we need water. Haha. Okay. Easy enough. I guess we want this here-ish. All right, this guy going now. These are going. Okay, good. I think that means we have... Oh, something here didn't work because that's going the wrong way. Okay. Are these sciences going now? Yeah, they are. Are these all going? Okay. All right, that's scaled science. Cool. How much science are we making now? Is an excellent question. I feel like this is... Yeah, we're getting up around... I think we're getting up around that. Yeah, we were shooting for 250. We're not quite there, but let's wait till this lower throughput stuff gets off the... If we look here, yeah, 240, 250 per minute. Okay, great. So that's definitely scaled. And the interesting thing is, like, not only will we fill up the rocket faster, but let's see. Yeah. So we'll fill up the rocket faster, but actually just because this science is closer, like, it would be even slightly fresher than the science that's coming out up from here. Whew, okay. Good, so we'll check in on plastic bar productivity a little later. I think did we have more of this stuff age out? Yeah, we've had more of this stuff age out, so that's good. How fresh is this stuff? That's 65%. So hopefully with the scaled science, we can get pretty close. How are we doing here? Here we're getting 53 per minute, so that's an improvement. But I think until we get quality stuff, this is probably about as fresh as we can get stuff. Now, as you can see, our spore cloud here, the Gleba production cloud, which comes off of the orchards, is getting pretty big. And the pentapods are getting challenging because evolution has been running here. So we can take a look. And it's, yeah, 0.64. So we can go, let's just take an illustration so we can see how tough this is at the moment. So we'll clear out this little base, I think. I'll tell you, those like flying things like really actually do like quite a bit of damage. I gotta like run away so I don't die. It's a lot of stompers. I'll focus on the bases here. Whoa, they really stomped me. Did I get both the bases? I did. Okay. But, like, they cannot touch me. Or I will die. Oh, no, no. Not those guys. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't come stomp my stuff. Those are accumulators. Those are okay. Alright, have I killed everything that was up here? Is something still chewing on this stuff down here? No. Okay. No, I think there were eggs on the ground. That guy's part of that one. Okay, so we need to get defenses. Because, as you can see, clearing these by hand, at least right now, like, and I don't have, like, super great armor stuff. This is more of a run around and build stuff kind of build. So that I don't have any shields on or anything. Or lasers. I do need to dump off the eggs. Okay, good. All right, so I think we need to work on defenses. So how are we going to do that? I think we want to enclose a lot of the current base. In walls. So where's our wall blueprint? And what other stuff do we need for it? So we've got border walls. I'm going to make a copy of this. Okay, make a copy. That's fine. We'll edit this one. We're going to say this is border walls for Gleba. And I want the Gleba. Okay. I think we can safely take the walls off, and I think we can safely take the rails off. And so I think we want this plus rocket turrets plus Tesla cannons. I think that's what we want. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. So let's just put this in here. Okay, now we need to make some of this stuff here. So we are making walls, that's good. What else do we need? Gates. That's a gates military, I guess, for keeping the biters out. Okay, good. We also need Flamethrower turrets. But I don't know that we need to make that many. How about 10? Okay. I think we need to make do we need regular pumps? I don't think we need regular pumps because we'll deliver stuff by bot. We do, however, need rocket turrets. Let's do 10. Tesla cannons and Tesla ammo we have being delivered. So that's okay. We need to make rockets, which means we need to make explosives, which means we need to make coal. So here's water up here. Fine, this can go here. So now we can make coal out of this stuff. So I think we will want to do that. It should be water, but is not. How did I break the water? Oh. Okay, better. Nope, we still don't have the water. That's better. There we go. Okay. Get that out there. You're going to be coal. No, that's the only thing that comes out of there. That's fine. We just want to check. Let's just get 250 coal in here. Okay. Good. Then we can also make explosives then. Explosives. Okay, these guys need lights and power. Okay, we're making this. What are we missing? Carbon. Okay. Carbon might be our downfall here. Can I do this I wonder if I have to do this in a biochamber. I do have to make that in a biochamber. That's okay. Okay, we're making explosives slowly, so that's okay. Next, we need to make rockets. These guys. I think we have everything to make those now. How many are we looking for here? 125. That's, I think, not enough. Okay, we do need power for the flamethrower. We need to do coal liquefaction. Which is interesting. I guess that means I need a refinery here. Okay, we can work on that. Do you have all of this stuff? Stone bricks for making. I guess we need more stone bricks. Do we still have stone down here? Yes. Oh yes, we still have lots of stone. Okay, good. Alright, what else we got up here? We're making walls. Okay. Okay, and there's more bricks. I feel like we're gonna need a lot more bricks. So let's just do that. We have a lot of walls to make. Okay, rockets are being produced. That's good. What are you missing? Ah, rocket launcher. What stuff do you want? We have all of that stuff. Okay, good. All right. Good. That's rockets. Did we get a refinery yet? Yes. Okay. So, then we need to find a little spot to do a tiny coal liquefaction deal, for which I guess we can just do it down here. I don't know how this is going to look yet. Steam is quite easy to get. That makes heavy oil from just coal. Okay. All right, so we're going to do that. We are going to turn let's see. Do I want to make this so that it's potentially beaconable? It seems like that might be a good idea. Okay. Good. We need a pump here. Oh, how am I gonna seed this? I have to do this stuff first. Alright, looks like, did I remember to make pumps? I did not remember to make pumps. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll make some anyway. Okay, so then this does not look like this. This does look... We just want some of this. We have sulfuric acid here. So let's get some barrels. Let's just box up some sulfuric acid. Let's do it this way. I wonder, will this work? Oh, it will. Great. Okay, good. That'll give us just... I think I just need like 10 of these. Okay, so then what else do we want? Actually, what I can do is, if I do this, that will actually fill the pipes. So I just need some sulfuric acid to kickstart it. Is this a thing I can do? No, I can't. Alright, I'll build this guy by hand. You're going to empty sulfuric acid. You are going to... What do you need? Let's get a substation in here. You need calcite and coal. Why don't you have power? Oh, because that's not in yet. And then the empties should get chucked into a trash chest. So we just need more coal. You're waiting on carbon. Carbon is the downfall. Although I think it may not be over time, but it does sure as heck seem like... oh, what happened here? Oh, what happened here? We got biters chewing on the base because I didn't correctly loop one of the, or get spoilage off of one of the belts. Okay. Right. Is this a load-bearing thing? I don't think it is. Let's move this up here. Alright, let's do this quickly. What else? Somebody else hatched. Oh, cannot insert underground belt. Inventory full. I don't need like half of this stuff. Turn this off for right now. I don't need that or that. For those. Okay. Alright, we need to get just spoilage off of here. Filter spoilage. This way. Spoilage off of that one. We need to get spoilage off of this one. Spoilage off of here. That's fruit, that's fine, and we just need it off of here. Plus the bioflux, right? So this actually wants to then be filter nutrients to the right. Let's get these in the way. This will be filter bioflux left. And where is the bioflux out? It's right here. Okay, and then that leaves spoilage up here. Okay. Okay, that should drain that all off. Okay, we're back to making nutrients up here. Okay, that's good. Alright, eggs are going again. Okay, good. I don't have spoilage collecting on belts. Alright. Whew. Okay. We do have, it's like, where can I get extra nutrient? Where do I have unused nutrients anywhere? It's kind of my question. where we can build some more carbon. Or should I just not worry about it? Yeah, I'm still getting no carbon over here. Because this guy's stealing it all. And there's definitely carbon coming out here. I think I want this to be a requester chest instead. Because we actually have a way to get... and we should just request a bunch of spoilage. Okay. I want this to be running continuously. Alright, what is this shooting for? 2400. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, great. Good. What are we making down here? We've got pumps. We just need more carbon. Okay. Carbon. That feels kind of mall-like, which would be this. Is there a place we can loop these nutrients? I guess we can put it. I guess we could put some up here, right? Okay, so let's do this. Just in case we want beacons on this stuff later. Okay, then let's request. We'll let these be bot driven. Okay, you just need spoilage. Let's get a substation in here. And then you need the nutrients. Is that what I wanted? I think I want these to be this guy. And then we want nutrients coming in this way. And I guess I need a trash. These guys also need trash guys. This should be nutrients. But it should only be if I have less than 100 carbon in the chest. Okay. Let's assume that we may have to come all the way over here, and let's also assume that we may need to leave space for this. So that will be the return. Or actually, if I reverse this, it works a little better. Okay, so then you're gonna go straight. I changed my mind. You're gonna go through here. And then we're gonna go this way. Because we need to get down to here. Like that. You didn't quite get power. Okay. These are now going. Do I want just another? Let's just get a bunch of these. Is this needed for anything, this guy? Not anymore. Alright, let's get... How many can I get? That's pretty good. We have no shortage of spoilage, for sure. Although I think we want to clear... where are we going to put these? We need 3 fast inserters to clear the belt. How's power looking? Plenty fine. Alright. Did we manage to get any... Aha! We did get heavy oil in here. Great. That means we can take this stuff away. And change you to regular coal liquefaction. Which will be more efficient. Now we can get the pump. Okay, it did fill. Woo! It has enough. It does have enough. Okay, great. Then we get the pump in. Let's get let's do the following, which is let's get a heating. Let's see, we need to make steam. And we need to get rid of the petroleum gas. So let's get a chem plant to do this guy. You should put your stuff in a heating tower. Good. Then we don't need that much steam. We could actually just do this. Hook this guy up to the back of the heating tower. get steam there. Okay, good. Then we need to be able to kickstart this with a little bit of rocket fuel. We're going to look at the temperature, and this is only going to be the temperature. You're only going to put this in if the temperature below 550. Okay. That should get us steam. And then we need two things. We want light oil into here, and we want heavy oil cracking here. Flip that guy. This goes in here. And we might as well get that here. All right, we got steam. You don't have coal. Okay. And then from here, we are going to fill light oil barrels. Is that what we want? I guess so, because I'd rather burn the light oil that comes out of here. I'm unclear if this is more. I'll have to do some math later and see if this is more or less efficient in terms of flamethrower fuel. Is it better to use heavy oil coming straight out of here, or to use light oil? Oh, here comes some coal. Seems like carbon production is being helped up here by this stuff. Whoa, if we could get some more power. Okay, that's useful to do with spoilage. Good. Are you getting enough carbon in? Where's my coal plant? Are you getting enough carbon in? Barely. Wow, look at that. Oh no. Oh, yeah. This is going full speed. How much coal does this make? Half a second. How much does this consume? 2 per second. But I don't think I need to make it very fast. Okay, I did refill my... What does this need? 10. You still didn't even, you barely got enough. Okay, we got some light oil in here. Good, this is still filling, so we won't get any here. Hey, we've got a lot of oil barrels. Okay, good. All right, I think this will slowly build up some oil for us that we can use for the flamethrower turrets, which we actually got some. Okay, wow, those are funky looking walls, but that's okay. What's the last? I guess the last bits we want are rocket turrets. Well, I guess the other thing is let's bring I think let's bring, we're gonna have to manufacture artillery cannon. Well, I guess we have everything we need here. Okay, so let's make artillery cannons. Alright, do I have everything for that? I don't have tungsten steel, but I can bring some in from here. Tungsten plate. 250. Okay. Right, you're about to leave and go back. Here's the other thing that I noticed was that this is occasionally, this ship is now going so fast that it is not always clearing all of the asteroids. So I think I need to put an extra row of turrets up here, which I don't. Alright, you're going to be here for a minute. So let's get these out of the way. Okay. I think that will help us here. Okay, back to Gleba. What else do we want to do? I guess we have almost everything we need. We do need to get one of the light oil deals from here somewhere. One of these things. Then we should get rocket turrets. Yeah, it looks like this covers how far forward do I want these to get? Maybe we do 4. Like that. Let's get you some rockets. Let's get... Uh, 10 rockets in here. And I suspect those mostly want to shoot at stompers, I guess. And then we want Tesla cannons. They have a pretty big range. How about here, and here, and here, and here? Sure. Let's also have you request Tesla ammo, 10. I don't know, I'm kind of being a little haphazard here. Tesla ammo, 10. Oh, here, I can copy and paste this. Something like that. Do they not take ammo? Oh, I thought they took ammo. No, they just consume electricity. Oh. Well, never mind. That makes them a lot easier, and we have plenty of... Okay, so I don't need these. You do need power. You do not need to get those. You do not need those. You don't need that. Oh. You're not requesting your barrels of light oil. All right. Cool. Target priorities. I feel like rockets need to do stompers and strafers. Yeah, I don't know. That looks good. Okay, then we need to also make artillery. Yeah, okay, good. We're making those. We should also make artillery shells. Which, do we have all of this stuff? Yes. Except maybe for the tungsten. Which we're retrieving at the moment. Do we make all of this stuff? Okay, good. He's got plenty of that. Oh, he's on his way back with the steel. Okay, good. All right. Is that producing everything that we need, I think, for defense? Okay, let's then... I think this is. Let's grab this. Let's make a new blueprint. And we have to do this stuff. Down to here. I'll have to like adjust all of the grid stuff here. Okay, so grid size is 50 by 100 by 50. Grid position should be, looks like we need to do 2 more over, yes. And we need to shift this down by like 10. No, it needs to be right in the middle of this. So it actually needs to be more like 10 or 12. That's where this needs to be. Okay, what do we want to get rid of here? Landfill, not walls. Rails we get rid of. Rail supports we get rid of. Okay, we don't need these. We don't need any belts. We don't need any undergrounds. Those just happen to be here. We don't need that. Do we want this stuff? I guess that's okay. Let's save that, and then let's take a look at it again. Better. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take this stuff out. So we can build walls that have armaments, but we only need sort of like 1 light oil delivery. per wall, I think. So save. And then let's make a blueprint of this stuff. This will be border wall, depot, Gleba. Which I guess we'll do that, we'll do that, and we'll do Gleba. Okay, this is going to go into here. Buffer goes down there. Okay, good. And this is slowly filling with light oil, but more importantly, all of these have light oil. Okay, great. This is going to slowly do its thing as we slowly make coal. I think that's okay because it really doesn't use very much light oil when we fend off an attack. Okay. We do have these guys. This should be just... actually, we should just not have you. You should just always just spit some out. And as long as you have some. Okay, good. Alright, so I think let's just make sure that this is going to pave itself right. Let's get one more of these. Is that what I want? Yeah, the things I can't build are on the walls, which is okay. Yeah, it's just fitting around those things. Oh, which, okay. I actually need to do this. So those supports get in. Mostly I just want to see that. We do get the pipes connected for these things. Good. Okay. That seems to be working. All right, so I think we're going to stop this episode here. I'm not going to do artillery yet, but I am going to enclose the base here. I may just enclose this entire base with walls, just because so we don't have to worry about it for a while. But things are happening on Gleba. I am curious now. If we go back to the labs over here, I wonder what kind of freshness we're getting here. So now we're getting 57 per minute. That's pretty good, really. And how fresh is the freshest stuff we're getting? feel like we should... I guess we're always going to produce it faster than we can consume it. How many do we have in here? Okay. And agricultural science is off delivery. I wonder if we're gonna have to like make a... I guess it's okay. I guess it's always gonna have the freshest set of stuff and be delivering that, right? Like what's on here? 82%, 80%, 78%. Okay. I have to figure out how to reset sort of freshness. And I think what we want, I know what we want. Okay, here's what we want. We want some recyclers here. We want one of these. You want to be spoiled first. You want to look here. You want to be enabled if there are more than more than 12. Let's see. I want there to always. I want to always. Maybe it's just greater than 1,000, so that we can always deliver fresh science. So this will drain the... This should eventually get rid of the... How fast do you get rid of this stuff? Half a second. I think that's okay. I think the main thing is to let this guy drop all his stuff off, which he has done. What are we waiting for? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, I think that will work. And then I think, the last thing that we'll do on Novice is, I think we come and adjust we adjust this thing so that you always ask for like 3,000. Wow. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. You'll create your ammo here in orbit. You have, obviously the filters are off, so we have plenty of rocks on the belt, so we just gotta catch up with ammo. Okay, which it is doing. Yeah, we don't have any like clogs down here, right? No. No, we do have rocks on the belt. Must have been hiding somewhere. Okay, good. How's this look up here? Okay. I think that's going to be defenses for us. And so, like I said, off camera, I'm going to go complete the walls around the base here, and we'll take it from there. So that's what we have for today. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.